Hi, it's the Woolista. I haven't shot a video in a while. Life, got busy. And to be honest, all of my bobbins were full. So I couldn't show you the next step, which is the spinning step in the process of the Finnsheep journey that we are taking together. So I've been plying some of my fiber yarn that I've turned into yarn off of my bobbins. And I could shoot a video today, show you how to do a little spinning, or show you how I do my spinning. So today, we're coming to you from my craft room / extra bedroom. Nothing much, just stuff. And here's my Finnsheep. I pulled it in from the garage. I weighed out 2 ounces here of the Rolags to work with today. I kind of want to measure it to see how much the 2 ounces ends up spinning into, so that eventually I'll figure out how much all of this is and how much I've spun up, and I can keep track of it in Ravelry, the online group that I'm sure most of you are aware of Ravelry, but Ravelry.com. You can keep all your projects and stuff there. I also wanted to show you this book, The Field Guide to Fleece, and it gives you an overview of 100 different sheep breeds and what you can use their fibers for and what you should expect if you get their fiber, and gives you a couple hints and tips. One of my weird goals is to get all of these fibers, all 100, and log them. It's just a project of mine, that's all. Weird things. This is my thing. This is my, some people are baseball fans and race car fans. I'm a wool fan. Alright, let's get to it. Here's my Kiwi spinning wheel. And let's see if we're going to prop you right here. You should be able to see everything I do. Okay. Take one of these out. I'm going to spin right from here. Pull it out. Make sure you can see what I was doing. Pull it. I don't usually spin from this chair, so let's see how well that goes. Take my leader. Get myself situated here. Every time it's something different, when you sit down and get ready to spin. Yeah, okay. You can see what I'm trying to accomplish there. Alright, let's pull it through this way. Put it in here. And then my Kiwi in the front of my machine is holding my orifice hook. I just want to see how this takes. I'm going to spin it in a clockwise position. And then adjust my tension just a touch. The tension goes here. My drive band goes here. Seems pretty good. Just attach it right there. Draft it out a little bit. Let's see how this starts spinning up. Oh, not bad. It's kind of got a little bit of a clingy nature, so that's good. See how it's just coming together right here? Kind of thin. I don't want to do it, I'm trying not to spin it too thin. What I want to eventually make with this, I believe, is some people call them Aran sweaters, A-R-A-N. Anytime you get like a little pill from your fiber, just pluck it out, you know, throw it on the ground. This is definitely working with it right from fresh wool. What I eventually want to make with this, getting back to it, is I call it a fisherman sweater. They're the big, I don't know, you see them in older movies and pictures. They're beige and they have lots of cables, and they're a thicker sweater, something that they would wear when they go out fishing to keep them warm. And I've got a couple of them picked out to look at to maybe knit, and that's what I want to turn this Finnsheep in. Take it from raw to sweater. So this is definitely a journey. So just spinning a little bit here. Let me know if there's anything else that anything you're interested in seeing or learning about that I could help you with. See right there, you just kind of like pinch it, and to draft it, you just pull it back just like this. And that like makes it a little thinner so it doesn't take so much up whenever you're take a little bit of tension out there. And again, you know, other people could spin differently. This is how I do it. I'm experimenting with the Finnsheep. I might find a different way to spin the fin. I am trying to make it not so thin. I probably will end up 2 or 3 plying this. Not bad. It's a little clingy. I should be able to make this process a little bit quicker. My girlfriend's going to let me borrow her drum carder. I have not saved up for one yet. I've got a lot going on in the next year, and I don't see that in my future for at least another year and a half. But for Christmas, I am going to only ask for Amazon cards, because I guess Amazon will order from some places that sell drum carders. Oh, and exciting news, I'm going to Rhinebeck this year, and actually in about 20 days. I'm going to check out the auction there too. A, I've never seen a live auction. B, I think that'd be kind of cool to see how they auction off fiber equipment and what it goes for. And when I went to Maryland a few years ago, I tried to get close enough to the auction, but it was crammed full. I won't be able to buy anything from the auction this year because we've rented a van. We have a whole bunch of people going down. So, smooth it out a little bit there. And I don't think I'll be able to bring anything big back like that. I need to put that off anyway. We've got lots going on in the next year. It's got a couple pills in it. Definitely working from the raw here. A lot of times whenever you buy fiber already processed and dyed, you don't have to worry about the pilling and all that stuff. That's why a lot of people don't like to spin from the raw. Me, I love the smell of the raw wool. It smells just like you're on a farm. You got a little too much tension there. Yesterday I finished some blue-faced Leicester mixed with alpaca. It turned out beautifully. I had spun it all, I'm trying to think, I spun it this year actually. I bought a pound of it, I believe in January or February. We went to, where did we go? Cuyahoga County, uh, Farm Parks put on a Wild and Woolly, I think it was called. Yeah, that's what it was called. So I bought a pound of it, or 2 pounds of it, and then I gave a pound to Michelle, and I finished processing mine, and that's what was filling up like 3 bobbins. I plied it all together, you know, spun it, plied it, and I got, oh, there we go. Now it's starting to come up nice. There we go, twisting back on itself there. I got 482.22 yards out of what I spun. That is a lot. No idea what I'm going to do with it yet. It was in a, yeah, it's on my Ravelry page under my fiber stash. Turned to beautiful colors, 3 colors. It's like a gray and light beige. I think the texture will be perfect for like a cardigan sweater. One that does, you know, you just put on when you're chilly around about the house. It'll wear good and rough for a long time. A little bit of, there we go. Yeah, I like how that's looking. And then we'll apply 3 of these together, and that'll be a nice width to work with. But this 2 ounces should go pretty far. Every so often when you're spinning, you have to, well, if you don't have a woolly winder, which is a device that will automatically move your fiber up and down your bobbin, which is really nice. It compacts it by itself. You have to manually do this, which is a pain. Every so often you just gotta stop it and move it, restart again. Usually when you stop, you just take your work and wind it around your tension knob so that you can, it doesn't unravel, and you can pick right back up where you left off. And these are the roll lags that I showed you in the other videos, how to pick and then card. And now this is the next process. You would spin it. This is so soft, I'm telling you. Very nice. I'm liking this. And the smell of the wool is just wonderful. Smell like you're on a farm and the sheep's right next to you. I'm going to try and do this a little thicker. I don't want to pick all these pills off personally. I want to see how it's going to look when I get all 3 of them together. All 3 bobbins when I apply them together. And then I can defuzz it from there. Some of them I'll take off. This is so soft. Can't even tell you how soft this is. Again, this is the fleece that I got from Worcester last year from El Dorado Finnsheep and Guard donkeys. They had a stand there this year too, but I was already working on one of their fleeces, so I ended up purchasing Icelandic fleece, which will be interesting because I've never worked with that. But that's just a thing I like to do. I like to get something new and different and study it online and then make my notes and make a notebook of it. And it's usable. I don't know if I'll ever sell the stuff that I make. Currently I just make it for my own personal use. One day it might become that I have too much and I end up needing to sell it. I'm getting quite a stash. There we go. Now we're spinning a little thicker because I'm holding more in my hand. Yeah, I think I want it just a touch thicker like that. So if you're interested in learning how to spin, I would definitely say do it. If you can go to a festival that has a couple different spinning wheels to try out, because you never know which kind you're going to like. This one my girlfriend had, and she ended up selling it to me. I love it. I think it's a perfect, I could use this one probably forever. I like the double treadling, keep both feet going at one time. Not like I'm getting any exercise doing it, but that would be wonderful. I'd be skinny as shit, man, if I was getting exercise doing this. I do try to only spin for an hour or so at a time. Then get up and move around. But this is very relaxing. And that is why I do it. So I fell in love with it. Draw it out. Look at that. I mean, it's just gorgeous to work with. Sometimes I'll spin so much that my arms get tired and I gotta go like this and put one hand down on my knee. This is going good now. Sometimes you just gotta work with it a little bit when you're working with something new till you get the right feel of it, the right draft of it. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas, you could say. Eventually I'm going to learn how to edit my videos. Don't know how to now, so you're getting them in the raw. Yeah, this is really nice. Oh, I should move that now. And as you're spinning, especially raw wool, you just still got to pick out some twigs. VM, vegetable matter, as we call it. Twigs, hay, you know. Oh, that's spinning up real nice. It's so soft, too. Hope you can zoom in on that. Put it down carefully. It'll be interesting to see how much I get out of 2 ounces. Yeah. Be real interesting to see how much we're going to get out of this whole entire Finnsheep. I might have enough for 4 sweater quantities. You just never know. I'm just getting into, how many ounces becomes how many yards type thing, and depends on how thick or thin you spin it. I mean, that pound turned into, I triple plied the border BFL and alpaca, and it was 482.22 yards out of a pound. And I still had a little ball left over that I didn't put in the skein or the hank. Pills out there. Yeah, this is just so nice. I'm loving it. So, I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you want to, again, look me up on the Ravelry and see all the projects that I've done and all the fiber that I have to spin and the journeys that we're going to be taking with each other. If there's anything specific that you want to see something on or want me to look into for you and help you out with, whatever I can do. if you've been interested in spinning and I think you should just do it. I think you might like it. You never know. And my spinning wheel here is a Ashford Kiwi 1. It looks like a 2 because I had my husband put 2, I don't know what the hell they are. They're something at the bottom to hold bobbins on, like the Kiwi 2 has. I did try to ply from that one time and it just wasn't, I didn't like it. I like having my bobbins over on my side and hold them while I'm applying. But my husband did make me a Lazy Kate to ply with, and let me see if I can show you that without moving the camera too much. Right there is the Lazy Kate he made me with 3 different, they're mystery wools. My girlfriend gave them to me and I don't know exactly what's on them, so I'm going to apply all 3 together and see how much I get. So that's the Lazy Kate that he made me. Again, here's the Finnsheep on the Ashford Kiwi. And this is how it's spinning up to. Oop, there's a twig. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is the Woolista. And I'm out.